Hi everyone, I'm Ben, and this is the Board Game Blueprint. This week, we're going to be taking a quick look at Mancalas and how a literal couple of games use them in their designs and how sort of they feed into the experience. So let's jump on over to the table next door and see what we have in store. From my research on the basic Mancala game, the idea is that in these series of wells, you'll be picking up and distributing one by one different stones or marbles, etc., across into different pools in this dueling competitive game. And the idea is that your decision is forced based on the different cells that you'll be going around, maybe similar to a rondel, but the real strategy, is going to come in based on where you're going to select your different stones or resources and pocket them or drop them into the different areas. And so in the game On the Rocks, things are a little bit different, but hopefully enough representative of Mancala systems to warrant their presence in this video. In On the Rocks, you'll be completing drink recipes based on your menus here and the recipe cards inside. So in this instance, we'd be concocting a rum and cola, which sounds very refreshing at this time and heat in the summer. But what we're going to do is, that's right, assign different marbles based on the requirements of the recipe, and we'll be drawing those per the dice that we roll, these ice cube dice. So this will tell us the number of marbles that we're going to take out of the bag, and what we're going to do is distribute them into those pockets, into these cups rather, per a clockwise fashion. So in the actual game On the Rocks, what I should have done is actually set up 3 marbles per cup. But for this demo video, we're just going to go ahead and start off. So we can actually choose where we want to pop these in, and that becomes important because there will be a draft phase. And what that essentially means is that you can sort of stack these different bowls or cups differently to try and incentivize others to go for maybe a less valuable one if you already know that or sabotage one because you know that someone else is looking for a particular ingredient color. So that's right. Basically, the Mancala system is going to be how you deposit the marbles into the supply for the then secondary draft phase to then, again, complete your recipe per your recipe cards. So in this instance, we're looking for 2 yellow, a green, a white, a blue, and a red. And so all of these look pretty good. The black marbles in this case are going to be what they refer to as spill marbles. You're going to take one of these marbles, place it into the center there to keep track of how many have been played, and then draw a spill card, which has usually a negative effect to outdo or undo a little bit of your progress. So just to be safe, instead of picking this yellow and black marble cup, we might just take this red one and be safe. So that's going to go, into our corresponding slot thusly. And so the recess boards help a lot in keeping the marbles from rolling around and such. But that's the general gist of On the Rocks and how they use Mancala system. And we might go, well, at least with an online reference to another game that uses a similar feature, well, the Mancala system in a slightly different way, but hopefully familiar based on this foundation. The next game that uses a Mancala system that I have played at least is 5 Tribes, where you are, I believe, merchants traveling through the desert and moving around. That's right. You're kind of traveling with a tribe of people and represented by these packs, I suppose, of meeples. And the fun thing is, that you're going to be picking up, I believe, all of the meeples in your kind of starting space that you choose, dropping them off, and then something that is very core to the game has to do with, I think, wherever you end your meeples on, you can collect some kind of resource or some such. I will try and amend this with some notes. It has been quite some time since I've played it myself, but from what I recall, there were maybe camels as well, which is also really kind of fun and cool. But the Mancala system is alive and well in 5 Tribes, where you are picking up a selection from a starting place and then kind of moving them around, in this case to kind of transport yourself across the representation of space, which I think again is just really cool and really neat in terms of getting yourself into the world of the game and imagining these traders and merchants moving around and maybe helping each other, maybe, along the way. So I found this one really endearing, no doubt because of the meeples, and I think that these are both really fun mechanics that hopefully, after watching this video, might inspire something of your own. What could potentially spur this kind of system where you get stronger or maybe weaker as you go on, as you thin out your numbers, or yeah, just really force a decision point for you that is compelling and interesting, but also satisfying when you can do something really, really cool. I hope this brief overview could give you a couple ideas on how you could use or maybe even tweak a Mancala system for one of your own future designs. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell icon so that you can stay notified when the next video goes up. As always, I'm Ben. This has been another episode of the Board Game Blueprint. And together, let's build something great.